Bonjour.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
We are up in the morning here, another beautiful day, not quite sunny, but still beautiful here in Paris. We were up way too late last night, till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Watching the Eurovision Song Contest, and we actually got to see Sweden win. So
Hey, congratulations, Sweden. That was fun.
And congratulations to our Swedish viewers, if we even have any.
Yeah, maybe not right now, but maybe in the future, you never know.
Good job.
Anyway.
So we're currently on our way to another beautiful church, which we are excited to show you. This is called the Chapel of Saint-Chapelle, and it was originally built in 1248 under the reign of Louis IX.
Later to become St. Louis. St. Louis.
It consists of two chapels. The lower chapel, which was for the palace's common folk.
Like us.
Like us, or people who worked there. The upper chapel was exclusively for the royal family. Both chapels are equal in size. The upper chapel, however, is undoubtedly more beautiful than the lower chapel. And in my opinion, it is probably one of the prettiest places in Paris. It costs about 11.5 euros to enter, but it is definitely well worth the visit. And I would also say that this is not as visited as some of the other tourist attractions in Paris.
Like many of the attractions here in Paris, we definitely recommend getting your tickets online in advance, because otherwise you can be waiting in a very long line for several hours, not really several hours, but a long time. If you don't have a ticket in advance, you can get this online. I would recommend getting them in a couple days if you can, rather than the day before like we did, but we still got in, thankfully. But there were a couple of the sites that we did not get to see because they were completely booked up. Anyway, we are headed on to our next stop, which is going to be the Eiffel Tower. It's just a little bit busy here near the Eiffel Tower, but I think we'll find our way. Hopefully we can actually get up to the tower, because we tried to get tickets last night, but they were completely booked out for the prepaid ones. So hopefully we'll be able to get up without having too long of a wait. Well, while we stand in line, we will tell you a little bit about this iconic structure in the middle of Paris. Everybody knows about the Eiffel Tower, especially when it sparkles at night. It is a gorgeous view that lights up the city. It was originally built for the
1889.
Thank you, I can't say my dates. 1889 World's Fair, then later turned into a radio tower.
Its height is over 1,000 feet, actually 1,083 feet to be precise, which is also the height of an 81-story building.
And it was the tallest building in the world until 1930. Pretty cool. We're hoping to go all the way to the top. We'll see if the weather agrees with us. Very good. This is the second landing of the Eiffel Tower. You can get up here on the elevator, or you can walk if you really want to take all those stairs. But we're not done, because we're actually going all the way to the very top. Yay!
We have made it to the top.
Well, almost. Technically, there's another 30 meters above us, but we can't go that high. Nobody can, unless you're a technician, I guess.
Which we are not.
We are not.
But the views are definitely impressive up here, and you get great views of the entire city of Paris, even though it is quite smoggy today.
It's a little smoggy today.
Next, we're going to take you to probably my favorite view of Paris.
See you there.
We made it to our next church, the Basilique Sacré-Cœur, or the Basilica of the Sacred Heart. This was actually completed in the 1900s, and it is about 280 feet tall, and it's actually made of travertine stone. It's very pretty on the inside, and I'm not sure we can actually take video or pictures on the inside. I know we weren't allowed to the last time we were in there, but We'll see if anything's changed, because it's probably been about 5-6 years since we've both been in here.
We're gonna head inside and see if we can show you around. If not, the next thing you're gonna see is us walking away.
Welcome to McDonald's in France. Bienvenue à McDonald's. We all know that McDonald's is very different in other countries, so we have decided to come to McDonald's and show you what we got to eat in France. We were just having a late lunch/snack because we're both running out of energy.
Mostly snack, but yes, just running out of energy.
I got a croque McDo, which is basically a croque monsieur sandwich. It's quite small. It's also sticking to the paper. Oh dear.
While he's opening that, I got just a regular cheeseburger because I'm not at his of interest. And honestly, the only thing that was unique on the menu was the croque McDo or dough. I don't know how you say it. Probably dough. Do you? I don't know.
And I'm literally having to peel the paper off of here. Oh my. Come on, McDonald's, you can do better than that. Because I don't really want to ingest paper, although I know...
If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Okay, Thumper. Alright, so... this is what it looks like. It's cute.
With the paper. It is cute. Basically a ham and cheese sandwich, right?
It actually tastes really good. So we've come to the area known as Montmartre, which is actually just west of Sacré-Cœur. It's historically known for its artists, and there's still a ton of them displaying their artwork on the streets. There's a lot of restaurants, bars. It's a great place to come just hang out, have a bite to eat.
Or dessert.
Or dessert. There's lots of places you can get that. And this is also the area which is known for the Moulin Rouge.
Well, there it is, the infamous Moulin Rouge.
Which was actually the birthplace of can-can dancing, which was first started as a very seductive dance thing or whatnot.
Obviously, we weren't connoisseurs of this kind of stuff.
But there are people that still go. It seats about 850 people inside, and apparently it's a very dressy affair. People do dress up to go in because there's people waiting outside right now.
Anyway, we are on our way to our next stop, which is, I don't know.
I don't know either.
So for dinner tonight, Brian is rather nervous. I don't know why, but he is. Actually, I do know why, because he doesn't like just popping into any restaurant and trying out their food. But on our way back from Bashir's last night, we saw this place. We passed by this place. It was busy then. It's busy now. So as far as I'm concerned, if a place is busy, it's got to be good for something. It might just be good for the alcohol. I don't know.
Because they do have a good happy hour.
They do. It actually goes till 10 o'clock.
It also, there's a lot of people here speaking French, so it doesn't feel very touristy, which is really nice. And it's in the area of Saint-Martin, or Saint-Martin, close to Notre-Dame.
It is called Le Grizzly. I'm sure that's not right in actual French, but that's what it says in English. So that's what we're going to have. So there's an extra layer on now because it's gotten a little chilly outside. Not bad, but just a little bit. But our food has arrived. I have gone for the traditional burger, or I guess it's technically the grizzly burger.
I have ordered the beef bourguignon with mashed potatoes.
See how this goes.
This has pretty good flavor.
As it gets all over my face. That's a good burger, though. The bun is really crunchy. The meat's perfect.
My beef bourguignon is good, although I'm not really a connoisseur of beef bourguignon, but...
I think I've made it once before, haven't I?
You might have. No, this is I don't know. I'd say 7 out of 10.
Can't beat it in France, right?
No.
Anyway, well, we're going to finish this up, and then we're going to head to our next destination for dessert. And dessert is going to be a very, very, very traditional French dessert. If you had guessed the dessert to be macarons or creme brulee, you'd be wrong. Sorry.
It's a Nutella crepe. I didn't get anything else in it because I personally did not want anything but Nutella, even though he would have loved to have bananas. And look,
or strawberries.
He got me roses.
Yes. Anyway, we're gonna eat this crepe in front of the Eiffel Tower, of course, especially as it sparkles here in a few minutes. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning.
Bonjour from the Avenue de Champs-Élysées here in Paris.
One of the most famous streets in Paris, I might say.
Also probably one of the most expensive for food and just even normal souvenirs. They cost a lot more here than they do in most other parts of Paris.
So take that as a key to go off the streets to find your food and your souvenirs.
So we are on our way to our last stop here in this amazing city, and I bet you can't guess where it is.
So do you have a guess of where we are? I bet you do because you're pretty smart. We're at the
Arc de Triomphe. The Arc de Triomphe was commissioned by Napoleon in 1806 after the Battle of Austerlitz, which is a battle that was fought in what is present-day Czech Republic. This arch is still used today in numerous military parades. The most famous one is the big Bastille Day Parade, which is held every July here in the center of Paris, and it closes down the entire Champs-Élysées and turns it into a pedestrian-only zone. And we've actually both been here for that, and it is pretty wild. Cool. So this is also going to end our trip here in this wonderful city of lights, culture, and amazing food. Yes, and pastries. So until next time,
thanks for traveling the world with us.